Have you ever thought about why theatre shows start at 7:30 in the UK? It's not random. It's actually the perfect balance of history, habits, and human bladders. Let's rewind a couple of hundred years before Netflix, before electricity, when theatre was the ultimate night out. People worked all day, then went home, got ready, and then went to the theatre to socialise. Evening performances weren't just entertainment, they were an event. You'd eat, drink, flirt, and show off your best outfits under candlelight. So that idea of after-work theatre is baked into British culture. Now let me introduce you to our fictional theatre goer, Hugh Stage-Right. He is hard-working, cultured, and really smug about buying row F tickets in the stalls. Hugh works your classic 9 to 5, goes home, gets changed, feeds the cats, hops on the train and is into town. If he's efficient, he's in town by 6:30. Sure, a 6:30, 7 o'clock start time might work for him. But here's the thing, Hugh likes a pre-show meal, and maybe a Sauvignon Blanc, and maybe another one. In fact, a 2025 study on theatre habits found that going out for a drink and going out for a meal are still the two most common pre-show activities. So if that curtain goes up at 7:30, Hugh's had time to eat, drink, socialise, find his seat and let his stomach settle before the overture even starts. Now consider the average theatre show is about 2.5 hours with an interval. Add in the encore and the awkward coat shuffle and you're out of the theatre by 10:15. That's perfect. Hugh can get out, go home, and squeeze in 8 hours of quality sleep before another day of spreadsheets. Enter Sir Ernest Profitmaker, a fictional theatre owner. Sir Ernest loves making theatre, but to do this, he's got to keep his theatre open, and to do this, he needs bar sales. He knows that people buy more drinks if they've got time to unwind before the show. Start too early and nobody's buying alcohol, they're clutching Diet Cokes. Start too late and people don't buy drinks in the interval because they're worried about being up all night pissing. And some theatres keep their bars open after the show, so they want people to stay for a drink, not bolt for the last train. And then there's the boring vital stuff like transport, staff, locking up. What you don't want is 2,000 people bolting out of your theatre, scrambling for the last train, the next bus, the taxis. 7:30 keeps everything running smoothly. It's late enough for dinner, but early enough for bedtime. It's the Goldilocks zone of theatre start times. Sometimes theatres do experiment with start times and push it forward to 7 o'clock. Then you have a sea of people coming in late because the social norm is 7:30. This happens quite a lot during press nights because they tend to start earlier. So let's keep it at 7:30. Why fix something if it ain't broken?